Do you believe a Persona 3 remake is in the works? No. Well, there's been rumors about it, and maybe that's the reason they didn't care that much about the Persona 3 Remaster. From what I hear, I haven't played it, but from what I hear, it's possible that they didn't put a lot of effort. You know, we were just talking about why people care that much nowadays about fraps, FPS, frames per second, because there's a lack of quality control testing, like this guy was saying. So maybe Atlus said, okay, we want to remake Persona 3, but we need time. What do we do in the meantime? Oh, let's just remaster the game so people can, buy it and play it and wait for the remake. Apparently, from what I hear from the reviews or read from people, it just wasn't a good remaster, apparently. I don't see why that justifies waiting for a remake. So I'm only speculating here. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but the consensus is negative towards this Persona 3 remaster. And on top of it all, it was based on the PSP version. The PSP version is the one that lets you control your party members directly, but it's also the one with butchered navigation. Well, the menus, the towns are no longer there except accessible by menus, and half of the game feels more like a menu-based video game than an actual RPG where you fully control your character in 3D, just like what you did in the original versions. I think everybody can agree what the world needed was a Persona 3 remaster based on FES, including the sequel, which comes in there with Aegis as the main character, and with the ability to control your party members. I don't know how hard, I know nothing about programming and video game development, so I don't know if it was probably very hard to do that. I don't know, maybe they actually do need a remake to rework from scratch the battle mechanics and add the option to control your party members, which is most people's biggest gripe with the game. So, I don't know if these rumors are true or not. The question is does Persona 3 need a remake? I don't think so. It kinda needed more a remaster, but based on the FES version. But then if they did that, everybody will be bitching about the fact that you can't control your party members. So I don't know if it was that hard to do that. Was it really too hard to do that? Just remaster that version and give the player the option to control their party members? I don't know. But thanks to that, then the consensus is the game needs a remake, because nobody want a remaster of just one version. They want like a fusion of both versions. An FES version, a definitive version where you can choose a guy or the girl and you can control your party members with a complete interface, with the ability to control your character moving around in 3D and not in a menu-based exploration system in towns like in the PSP port. So it's a mess. So I'm not sure why Atlus made the decision. If they're planning a remake, I don't know what made them decide that poorly remastering Persona 3 Portable was a good idea. So do I want a remake? No, I just told you I want a remaster of the FES version with the ability to control your party members. That's all I ask. But if that's not possible, then yes, give us a remake. Right? But between you and me, you know what I really want? I prefer Persona 6. It's been 6 years already since Persona 5 came out. 6 years. So I think I will prefer Persona 6 before a Persona 3 remake, but that's just my opinion. If they release a Persona 3 remake first, I'm okay with that.